Welcome to our little podcast world. Three truckers and our mate, if he ever turns out for this. Our little podcast world about the darker, shadier side of truck driving. Talking about the shit we all know that goes on and some of the things that we do but we never admit to. So pull up a sandbag, share your secrets, unburden your soul. If you've never pissed in a bottle or shat in a carrier bag, is this really for you? And can you really call yourself a wagon driver?
And we're off again.
Hi guys.
Somebody had to get it in, didn't they? Well, I'm going to start this one with an apology for the first recording, which our Wayne didn't turn up to.
No.
I was busy working.
Working. Fucking
Well, you
busy
weren't.
wanking.
Yeah, I was.
You weren't even away.
I was.
Anyway, my first concept of just get pissed and fucking talk shit.
I was at work. I wasn't where? I was in the country.
Alright, keep your fucking tampon in.
What did he say? Is it thou preachers too much?
Yeah.
You're riding it all, pretend to be away.
That's protesting.
The wife won't let him out.
Where was I?
You go there, you'll be marrying me a third time.
Oh, shit the bed Mutley's turned up again.
Oh, so my first initial idea of just get pissed and record what we said.
Oh, was a bad idea.
They nail the kids out, innit?
Yeah,
I'm not sure he's going to make it through it.
Yeah, it was a bad idea. I mean, all I'm saying is Simon Weston.
We're not getting into that. So
Hands up if you like Katie Piper.
she's all right. So,
It's a right Dolly Bird.
so the main premise is we've had to put some, what do they call it?
Rules.
No,
A structure in place.
structure in place,
Yeah.
because the last one was wildly offensive.
Yeah.
'Cause just drinking, I'm thinking we'll have a chat about
We
driving
was-
and stuff. Didn't really pan out the way we wanted. So.
We were 7 pints in before we pressed record.
Not work, we're 5.
No, we weren't because you two started drinking before I got there.
Yeah, but you've got
I had a couple with breakfast and I went for a fry up and had a
Yeah,
couple.
had a couple of Peronis with breakfast.
We had 5.
So anyway, long and short of it is, that was my idea.
Right, okay.
And it didn't pan out.
Right.
But it wasn't wasted time.
Oh, no. We offended a lot of people and a lot of groups.
Yeah, but we're going to save that for a special.
What needs?
For a special.
It's 99 pence on Spotify.
Well, we don't know yet. If this doesn't do out, we might put it out there just to get a bit of publicity. There's no such thing as bad publicity, is
Well,
there?
if we put it out now,
Oh, you told Jimmy Savile that.
He went a few years, didn't he? To be fair, he won't find out till we're dead.
Oh, hang
That's
on. What about publicity about him?
Say that again?
Innocent man. He died an innocent man.
So anyway, we're dusting over that because we're not getting offensive again.
And I have been funny. Some of the
good looking, weren't
Listen, my editing skills aren't this good, so
It's-
let's keep it under
they?
wraps.
It's not his fault. It's them good looking kids.
Right, listen.
Did you not see the one on Twitter? I think it was on Twitter yesterday. Oh, what's that? Burnley? Oh, they're going to get saved. Go on.
You were about Twitter. What do you mean, go on? You were telling the story.
Was that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was about Jimmy Savile. There was a picture of him on Twitter this morning about...
Was it wildly offensive?
Oh, massively, yeah.
Right, well, don't say it.
It was sat there
Don't
with a kid
say
with
it.
leukemia with no hair,
Don't,
stroking her head.
don't say it.
have you seen?
say it.
Have you seen that one? That's
Fuck's sake.
it's a photograph from Vietnam in like 1968 where the kids are running down the road with fucking knack all on crying, and
Is it a
someone's
picture of him behind it?
Jimmy Savile's been superimposed behind it. I mean, if that wasn't an ex-squaddy that did that, I'd be surprised.
Right, listen, we need to get
Could
some
be Gary
record-
Glitter running behind him, couldn't it?
Right,
Come
hang
on.
on, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
We're trying to get some structure in place
Yeah.
and not be offensive.
It's
Yeah,
true.
so-
We're all sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's just...
Right,
Your
let's-
word is
right.
he's on non-alcoholic beer. So
Yes, it is.
you should be able to keep control.
I'll try.
Is that because you're on them antibiotics for that weekend in Italy you just had?
No, just funny enough, I've just picked up my last prescription of my Lansoprazole.
What's Lansoprazole?
Is it
And acid tablets, acid reflux.
is it the cock rash or the arse rash that you've still got?
Are you like Westy?
It's on the chin.
Oh, is it on the
Are
chin?
you like Westy? A good bit of pastry put you on your ass?
No, mine's not. Mine's a raw onion can put me on.
I'm not sure if you're a level up over or a level below people at fucking grass kills like you.
No, not anymore.
High pollen counts out.
He's knackered.
Dead.
Yeah.
2 years now.
What?
Right, hay fever.
Hay
Hay
fever.
fever.
So you turn back the other way, have you? You've gone from oh, a nice Britain man back to female.
Where's meant histamines? No,
But yeah.
2 years now since I've had hay fever. I got it at 31. 2 years ago it stopped.
Tell me more.
Hang on. What do you mean you got it at 31 and... Oh, never mind.
31. Did they have fucking hay fever in the 70s?
What, 18?
1870s.
Anyway,
Right,
so
Getting back to it.
we're trying to do structure.
Episode 1. Katie
We're trying not
Piper's
to be
and Friends.
offensive. Just structure. Have a laugh. Few beers. Then when it all finished, we'll go out and get leather tonight.
Okay, right.
Sounds a better process, doesn't it?
As the last 5 minutes have proved that.
Well, I think it's broadcastable though.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as the first one was.
I mean, not one person sat here and said Katie Piper's a cunt.
Need some tumbleweed in there, don't we?
Yeah,
Some tumbleweed in there.
that's what you need.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the that's my start. That's my apology anyway. Over
So
and done with.
so it's the darker, shadier side of driving that we've agreed on, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's the format of it, right? But what?
Well, it's just the shit they get up to.
Yeah, no, I know, right? But what got us to that point? You know what I mean? I mean, like you were like, you know, being wanked off with a bog
No,
roll
I
down
wasn't.
there.
That,
Yeah, I said that.
I'll
It
tell
was
you
in
what.
a wanked up big gritty bog roll, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what. I've got. I haven't got proof. I haven't kept the bog roll in my pocket.
He's got the CCTV footage on it of him not being
No.
it, him doing the wanking.
No.
Do you know what it is though, right? When he's at home and he gets down to that last little sheet on the toilet roll, right? He either gets a hard on or
PTSD.
he sits in the corner fucking shaking like Arthur Fowler with the Christmas Club money.
No, I'll tell you now, right? I promise you. There's some of this, the one bloke who was guilty of all this stuff, right? When I was a car mechanic, I can't even mention him because he is definitely
A nonce.
no historical sexual assault crimes. Can't even mention his name. I promise you. And you know, I used to work with Neil, and he will back all my stories up. They're true,
Yeah.
and they are bad.
Right, so you was a mechanic,
I was a mechanic,
right? Westy, what were you?
serial killer.
Serial killer, double glazeman salesman,
Oh,
paper boy.
no. Honestly, his list is endless.
I mean, he's literally sitting here, right?
And
Looking.
do you know what? He's nearly
Looks-
had as
it
many
looks-
jobs as you.
It looks like an extra out of Schindler's List.
Definitely get no Jews listening. Are we?
Especially with that schneck he's got on, innit? You know what I mean? Fucking hell. If you
So
can,
give us a brief rundown, Westy, just of your jobs, not what actually happened in them. What have you done?
from school.
From when I left school,
Yeah.
What did you leave school?
14. When I started pebble dashing. And then I left that, and then I killed some chickens.
How did you kill him?
I just pricked a bud snap the neck.
Did he?
No.
Was he choking chickens?
Hang on a minute.
Was he
We'll-
choking his-
We'll allow for a bad mic moment. Just stand up and show them where you kill chickens. Just stand up and show them. So let's describe it. How many chickens were in pen?
About 200.
Right, go on. So the bloke said to you,
A bloke said, he says, do you want a bit of work? And I went, well, yeah, there was. He says, down on my farm, he says, just come down mid-morning tomorrow and I'll show you what you're doing, something like that. So I got down there, they opened this door, just all these chickens, he said, just kill all them. Right, and then
just kill all them.
they says, then put them in these big door laughs.
Yeah.
So I went, right, no worries. It was dead easy at start, because I just walked in, I'll show you. And went, right.
Whipped him. I literally whipped him.
Some of them ran round a little bit like that, with heads popping side to side. And obviously the less chickens
This
were
ain't
in
no
the...
slaughterhouse, this is some cunt's farm.
And then the obviously less chickens I got, the more I had to run round after them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just one of these door laughs, and then that was it.
It's the whipping, isn't it? Whipped chickens to death.
So for the first part of your life, you were going around choking chicken.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound great, does it?
Typical 14-year-old.
And then this was legal working age. This.
What, 14?
14.
No, but this was 16.
Oh, 16, okay,
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Because I was drinking then.
So-
in the pub.
So
You were
basically,
drinking at 14?
well, yeah, we first went round town when we stepped down at 13.
so to be fair, me and you started off in the same career.
Yeah, but I was killing chickens, not with men.
With men.
You know.
So
Hang on, it's not Fred West.
so my first job was working for John Thompson's at Tower Law, in his slaughterhouse. At 16.
Hang on, let's just put a disclaimer there. Is he still going or is he dead or what?
No, he's probably dead. As
That's
John
alright, then we'll let
Yeah,
it go.
And,
But just in case, you know.
and my first job was emptying tripe. Yeah,
What's tribe? Is that the innards?
it's the stomach. So you empty what's inside the stomach. Now this was the days before we
We used to work with OK.
Yeah. This is the days before we had PPE. and I'll tell you now.
Hang on, what year was this? That'll have been 90 what? 90?
No. 1990.
No, it wasn't 1990.
Yes, it was. I joined the army in 1990. It was before I joined the army.
Yeah, he joined in January 1990.
I didn't join the army in 1990. I joined the army October 1990.
I still think it was.
I left school the week after I turned 16 and just went back for 2 exams, maths and English. It's all I needed to join the army, maths and English.
Did you get him?
Yeah. Because fucking I was in the bastard army, you thick cunt.
Just checking.
Anyway, so my first job, right, was emptying the tripe. Now, you don't realise how actual violent stomach acid is until you're not wearing
That's
gloves.
some of the worst shit in the world, isn't it?
Oh, no. I do. I'm taking tablets for it.
Alright.
Oh, fucking
All right,
hell.
Grandad.
Greg's pastries are better of him.
It's not, it's onion.
Cheese, onion, pasties like that on the floor. Fucking.
Fucking hell. Got one way here, Feeble. Both these were pastry. You can't handle pastry. You're
No,
on the
mine's not
Rennies.
pastry.
No,
Mine's
no.
onions.
It's only.
Right, hang on. Sorry, I got away from it.
Hang on a minute, a fucking common cold can kill you with no spleen.
Am I ever ill?
No, because when he dies, they do a post-mortem. He's got his spleen. He's missing his right kidney or something.
I'm never ill.
He's
I'm
never ill. And he don't take his tablets. He's never ill.
No. What it was, they took his womb.
It is.
So you both started off at Slaughterhouse.
I bone pigs' heads in a slaughterhouse.
So right.
What's
hang on.
that doing?
You take off the cheeks out the
Yeah,
tongue.
yeah.
Then sometimes you get an order from Chinese to put their eyes out because Chinese want their eyes.
Yeah. With a
dirty
spoon.
cunts.
With a spoon. So
What's with this spoon?
yeah. So you put a spoon into the cavity and it just goes.
And then you just cut all the veins and shit off.
Cut the back pieces off.
The
Dirty
pot scratchings a pig's cheek jowl.
Yeah.
I don't eat any of that.
That was my overtime. That you stand at end up line with the thing. I used to grab big lumps of jowl and do that with it.
Yeah,
take
yeah.
all the skin off. Don't want to pack.
Well, I went from doing the tripe, right, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I got a promotion
To offal.
to running the gut. Now I stopped eating.
No, when they give you a promotion, did they give you all money or not? Or just a promotion to do shit at work?
I was still on £10 a week. £10 a week.
£10 a week and £2 of minced beef to take home to your mother.
You're not far off, right? You're not far off, right? It was £10 a week and as much beef as I could carry, right? And a 16-year-old kid who had a size 20 fucking 8 waist and arms like
You were Rodders' double, weren't you?
and arms like twiglets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot of beef I was carrying home.
No wonder,
Surprised Sandy went at the other side of the fence while you were flinging it out.
So
no wonder we went hungry.
So you know what running the gut is, don't you?
No.
So it's the intestine, right? So you've got to.
Oh, is this for sausages?
For the sausage skin. So you pull it
I've
apart,
done skins before, haven't we?
right?
Did you do that? Sausage skins? No. Sorry, what?
So you put the gut between your thumb and your finger, and then you pull it through, so all the bile comes out of it at the end, and then you stick it in like 250 litre, you know, them blue barrels.
Door laughs.
Yeah, chuck them all in there, chuck water in, and then you put the lid on with the clamp on, And only once I fucked up. Never did it again, because my ear still hurts today.
Why somebody whack you?
Yeah, John Thompson did. When I ruined a full barrel of pig gut because I forgot to put the actual clasp round it, and a fly got in, laid its eggs in it.
Fucks it.
Ruined the full barrel. Yeah, I never did it again. And then after that, right, I then got promoted.
Was he a big lad? Or did he have to jump up and take a swing at them lugs? Because you weren't a short ass, are you?
He didn't. He tried flying away. It didn't work.
My head hadn't quite grown into my ears, so he could reach the ears from any height. So I then got a promotion again, and I can't believe I'm saying that as well. You know, when they drop a cow,
Yeah.
and then they hook it up, lift it in the air, and then they cut its throat.
Yeah, drain the blood.
And then you get a milk churn, stick it underneath, and he said to me, "You've got to put your hand inside the milk churn, keep swilling it, and pull out the blood clots."
I think he was taking piss out of you.
No, but
Why was he using blood for? What's he got blood for?
black pudding.
Pot pudding.
Oh, fuck it. I don't eat any of this shit.
Right. But
Do you eat that?
Yeah.
Oh, you dirty cunt.
I don't know if it. I don't know
What's
if you,
white pudding then?
Do you know what, I don't actually
White
know.
cows.
I've never
White
had it.
cows?
Yeah.
Is that the white side of a Frisian?
They're
No,
the English cows,
Kid,
not the
kid.
imported ones.
They're not cold.
Don't joke. So how long were you at Slaughterhouse for?
Till I joined the army.
How long were you at Slaughterhouse for?
About a year.
Oh, you nearly died, didn't you?
Yeah.
You caught not syphilis. Not syphilis. Septic. No, not septic.
Hepatitis.
Sepsis.
No, I dropped a pig on my hand, and I got 2 little cuts on my finger. So I washed and put blue plaster on, glove on. Never thought out of it. A couple of days, my hand's getting a bit stiff. I had a little red line going up my vein.
Oh,
Right.
blood
and then-
poisoning.
Yeah, and then I was in the pub actually, and a lad came in who had a nurse as a wife, girlfriend, whatever she was, and it was just about an inch and a half below my elbow then, and she went, "What? We got hospital? Why? We got hospital?" And if you get to your elbow, they'll have your arm off.
Yeah,
If you get to your shoulder, you're dead.
yeah.
And all I can remember is being loads of tubes on me, and they kept flushing salt water into me, and obviously some
Is that literally flush it out with you?
salt
Saline
water.
solution. Yeah, yeah.
Salt water's weird. You
Yeah.
feel it go around your body. It's all cold.
Yeah, it's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
Well,
About-
Is that
about
when
a-
you went, it's not for me, that job?
About a year. Because I didn't like Thursdays anyway. I used to go to Target Yard on a Thursday. Because that's when I brought all spring lambs in on a Thursday.
Oh,
They've got,
feel a
these
bit
big,
guilty.
they've got these big blue eyes that look at you. And they just used to walk around and grab the nose and just let them fall. And just do that.
did you not use the bolt gun first?
I never did it.
Oh, didn't you? That's it. So
I used to go in and wash the room down afterwards when they'd all gone and they'd been actually slaughtered. I used to go wash the room down, but I used to tidy the yard. I didn't like the lambs.
So with sheep, I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Working for John Tom, he was a proper like Tower Law lad. You know what I mean? If you wanted to learn, he would teach you. So the first thing he taught me was how to drop a cow. So it's like 2 baked bean cans. You put a 9mm round inside it. Put 2 baked bean cans on, and you put it down, twisted it, pulled it back, and every cow has a spot on its forehead. And basically, you just got this like twin baked bean can, like
Well, it's walked on its weight.
and just went bump, and then it would fire around into it, and then it would drop it. You do the second one because you put 2 in. You had to be quick, so you had to load 2 and go bop, put it down, bop, because the second one then would like fuck that, I ain't waiting here for that, and then you used to drop the trap, and then like a truck dipstick.
You used to stir the brain up, didn't you?
Stick it inside, and then you used to rake it backwards and forwards. And
Fucking hell, it's
yeah.
not your food, that wasn't it?
yeah.
No, don't
I'd be
really.
I'd be vegan, mate.
No.
Needless to say, we've just lost all of our vegan followers.
Yeah, oh yeah, they'll
They're like, yeah,
Oh,
the same for me, this podcast.
I used to stand there waiting for pigs' heads, watch it meat packers, drop big bloody joints up floor and all that. They're coming off that line, kick them around forth a little bit, and still bag them, see them,
Oh,
send them off.
some fuckers buying them.
Oh yeah, if you saw what went on in there, you wouldn't eat. But it just never bothered me.
No, yeah, there was loads of things that came. So there was a calf came in, and some kids had got him into a field, and basically just battered it, its legs and that. So they brought it down the back of a truck, and it was fucked. And it was the only time I ever saw them kill a calf, and they just basically just put a gun to its head and just shot it. And then they were
Okay,
like,
that's cheery, this, isn't it?
and then they were like, cushy. And I'm like, why? He went, calf meat's worth a fortune.
Where we used to live, there used to be some fields round back with some
Yeah.
cows in. There used to be a tree in there. And one of my mates says, I'm going to climb up on a tree. Well, what cow comes underneath? I'm going to ride the cow. So he sat there for about half an hour. This cow eventually went underneath. He dropped on the cow. This cow went fucking mental. It went absolutely mental. It broke his leg in two places and broke his arm.
What, the cow did?
No, the lad. I won't say his name. The lad who went on the back of him.
What was his name?
Is that one of your mates still alive?
Do you still see him?
I don't know.
You killed him, have you?
My mum was just.
So, right, go on. So your first job was Slaughterhouse. What was your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth?
I'm genuinely interested who's had the most jobs.
I did about 2 months of double glazing salesman.
You were the epitome of white gold, you weren't you?
Oh,
Do you know?
no.
He's never seen white gold.
Haven't you?
He's never seen white gold, have you?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
Oh, have you seen
no,
it?
we don't
Oh.
like that. I never got any commission. I never saw any windows. Because at one point, I knocked on somebody's door. And
But you can't have dead customers, can you?
I went eating some cheese onion crisps, and this woman answered the door, and I couldn't remember what I had to say, so I just offered her a crisp. She said no, and I just walked off. Everbright windows, that? No, not Everbright. It was a cross
Everest.
Between, it was a cross between Everest and something else. I think it was something like Everbright. There were loads of us at work.
Did you ever get paid?
£40 a week.
And then plus commission that you meant to get?
Apart from once I turned up in a yellow shirt and they called me Johnny Full of Custard. Basically, we used to go around in a minibus. He used to drop us off at shit streets.
You're basically canvassing.
Yeah. He used to drop us off at shit streets. And then they'd buy a crate of lager for us to drink on the way back. And apart from that, I got to pay £40. Never got any commission. Nobody ever went. I didn't know what to say. I used to knock on the window. I got some windows, or offer him a cheese onion crisp, and then just walk away like a fucking weirdo.
Do you know what I've always found strange about double glazing sales? You knock on your door, you're double glazing windows, and you look at your own windows that are double glazing, thinking,
No, I've got some things.
I've got some cheers.
That's why you go for ones at the time. So wooden windows or aluminium windows,
Aluminium ones, yeah.
or when they're all got condensation inside.
I mean, I like how we talk a big story now, but you never had one sale in 2 months.
No. It used to be a good crack on a Friday. I always spend on me £40 in pub.
Double glazing. The thing is, that 40 quid used to go fairly far, didn't it, back in there?
Oh, shit the bed, yeah.
How much you used to get out for a night out for 20 quid?
So
Now you can't, honestly, but what if you get a round in today for 20 quid, will we?
Oh, yeah, don't know.
4, 8, 12, 16.
What do you mean
It'd be
around?
just.
What do you mean around?
But you won't buy one, you tight cunt.
It's about 16 quid.
So this trip to
What, for
Vietnam.
four? It's alright, isn't it?
So this trip to Vietnam, right?
Oh yeah, the one I'm not invited on.
Yeah. So one of the lads actually pointed out a really good fact. We're going to Vietnam to drink like it's 1990.
Honestly,
Because of the prices.
1960, what is it, 36 pence a pint?
So on one of the vlogs that we saw, he bought 36 pints, and it was 8 quid.
Cheap, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair,
It's not like 30p a pint.
yeah,
And these are steins, aren't they? No.
Yeah, steins,
These aren't like pints.
yeah. I mean, at them prices, our Wayne might get around in.
No.
Was he going as well?
No.
Is he fuck? No,
He weren't invited either.
no. He doesn't do foreign food.
Did you not see the video I put in the group? Of the bloke that was eating cold pork in the street
Oh,
in town.
I saw it. Yeah. And he's going, oh, look at this, $2 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
The next minute he's on toilet. Next clips of him on toilet. Next day he's like dead.
Is this going? Don't ever eat cold pork at the side of the street in Thailand. I've got food poisoning and he looks like shit.
You got to go eat all them insects and that though, that they eat, haven't you? You got to try all that shit, haven't you?
You got a what?
Try all insects and that they eat.
Oh,
I
insects.
thought he said incest.
No,
I thought
No.
when you get out there,
Hang
you've got to
on,
try
hang
that
on,
incest,
hang on.
haven't you? No, you don't.
Hang on. Westy doesn't go abroad just to try incest.
no, I don't know.
So, from double glazing salesman, greatest job in history.
Yeah.
Where'd you move on to then?
What did I do after that? I think I went back on milk for a little bit. Because when I was at school doing a milk round, I think I went back on milk for a little
Did
bit.
he run you over?
He ran me over, yeah.
Flicked you into edge, didn't he?
Put me to edge, yeah, and I got stuck in edge, and he just picking and go, oh, my milk bottles. I want best paid milk lad at 25 quid a week.
Worst thing is, right,
hell.
he was 27-year-old.
And then I think I got a job in warehouses then.
No, but see, he's missing a bit out here, right? Obviously, I've known him a long time, right?
Yeah.
And what he's not telling you is, he was doing milk and working, then doing collecting, and eventually he collapsed of exhaustion. He was working 20 hours a day, but lad.
Yeah, I got dragged into hospital, and doctor goes, this is what happens when a young man drinks. And then they took some blood samples out, and they came back really apologetic.
Exhaustion.
Sorry, you overworked yourself there, pal.
Yeah. I collapsed on landing halfway at the bathroom. They're just standing over me to go to the toilet house and stuff like that.
So
leaving me
how many jobs is that?
3.
what, legally after school?
No, the lot.
Oh, all through?
You got to be up towards 10.
His socks and shoes are coming off.
7, I think.
7 jobs total.
Yeah.
To driving.
No, I haven't started driving yet.
Oh, Christ.
Then I worked at an insulation company in Morley for a bit.
Are you including Barrow in this as well?
Oh, no. No, forgot about that. Forgot about Barrow. I had a million jobs in Barrow because I went to agency. I got one permanent one at a chemical company. And then I ripped them off, apparently.
As in Barron Furnace.
Yeah.
Who lived up there, your dad?
Yeah, my old man's up there, yeah. I got them to sponsor me for Banger Racing.
Right.
They bought the car and that, and I painted it up in their colours and company name. But then car blew up before I could race, so they sacked me because I ripped them off, but I didn't.
How have you ripped it off?
I know.
A car can't race, it can't race, can it?
No, I built it all and that, and I went to test it round outside at track. It was a like a Passat. What did they call them? They weren't called Passats, but it was similar to a Passat.
What, now Volkswagen?
Yeah,
These are days when
Santana. Volkswagen
these
Santana.
are days when you used to knock on the door and go, I'll give you 50 quid for that.
Was that them like proper boxy square ones, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Volkswagen Santana,
yeah.
yeah. I used to get leathered every week. Knocking on a bloke's door because I had a Capri driveway, so I had like a proper football Capri.
You go,
I'd
can I buy your car here for Banger
I
Racing?
go, yeah, what are you going to give us? I said, I'll give you 20 quid, I want to Banger Race it. That's my car, you twat, and you know, like,
That's me car.
I'll give you 20. Do you know what, right?
I'll give you 20 quid for your pride and joy.
but then,
That reminds me, right? Do you remember that XR3i I bought off Dad?
Yeah, that red one.
That red one, H-Reg.
no, it was a shit one then, wasn't it?
Oh, it was basically, it was one step away from looking like the RS Turbo. And
How come he got that and you got that?
Cordoba.
God over.
I'll tell you
God
why.
over.
I'll tell you why, because he never paid for it. I
want to fucking
Did
pay
they
for
charge
that.
you for
either.
that car?
250 quid.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you
250.
pay him at all?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, but to be fair, I want to pay for that fucking seat either.
I'd only got the seat because I've been pulled over with his auntie and I couldn't drive it anymore.
I'm not sure.
My number was up.
So-
I had no tax, insurance, nothing on it.
So I got that H-Reg XR3i. It was that like it was like a how can I explain it? It was like a sunburnt pink.
All Fords go that colour.
It was meant to be Rosso red,
Yeah.
and then I got it home and I basically just took like a layer of the polish off and just brought it all back. It was a minter, and then I bought that RS 2000,
Yeah.
and then so
Imagine though if he knocked on your door when you had your RS 2000 going.
In my yellow shirt.
And he's I
like a Johnny
can either do your
Custard.
windows or I can buy your car.
I'll give you 40 quid for it.
Do you want a cheese and onion crisp?
Oh, do you want to choose in your crisp?
So I bought
Do you
this.
know, I bet there's some company listen to this and go, I remember him knocked on my
remember
door
them.
some crisps.
Hey, that yellow shirt on and that blue tie.
Yellow shirt, blue tie.
Right, yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't yellow, it was saffron.
So I got this RS 2000, and when he said about the banger racing, so I mean that RS 2000 was a pearler, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was a nice
Beautiful
car. It was good money that now.
I know, and I gave good money for it, and then
I've had it sound.
awesome.
Shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It sounded like I don't know.
It just sounded
A
proper,
TVR
didn't it?
Griffin.
Well,
didn't it?
nothing sounds like old Fords, does it?
No.
When you make them sound right, nothing sounds like old Fords.
So-
Credit where credit's due on that.
So I had this XR3i sat outside and my RS 2000, and then there was a Oppen's front door, spotty little fucking cunt at the door. He went, "Hey mate, is your car for sale?" And I went, "Which one?" And he went, "The red one." I said, "Yeah." So I says, he says, "How much do you want for it?" I said, 200 quid. "I've got 49 quid, do you want it?" Right.
Did you take it?
I took it.
49 quid.
I can.
Hang on. Right. I took it because there was no tax on it, no MOT on it, and remember when you sorted out the radiator because it kept overheating because the fan wouldn't kick in, so you basically
Just hardwired it.
hardwired it. So
Yeah,
every
so
time
as
it
soon as
turned
the ignition
on-
went on it, yeah, so it runs cold all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get us wrong. It used to run like fuck. When it
Yeah,
would
because it
go.
fueled up. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this is bang fueling, doesn't
Yeah.
it, when they run it cold?
So like, you know,
It days when you could mess about with cars, didn't it?
So I filled out the paperwork and I said to this kid, I said, "You have got a license, haven't you?" He went, Yeah. I said, "All right, okay then, kid. Fill out your details." I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
where-
that's a good compliment. You guys have got a license, haven't you? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant. There you go. There's car's yours.
Right, right, I'm not joking, right? So he filled out the bits and pieces. You know, the bit that, like.
Yeah, the new owners
They
section.
send it away.
Yeah.
Right.
V5.
Yeah, on your V5.
Yeah.
So we sent it away. I'm not joking. It came back a week later. Address unknown in the United Kingdom. Right. We then got about a week and a half after that.
The Bobbies.
Opens front door. Our Bill's there. I said, "You all right, mate?" He says, "H295, blah, 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 blah." I said, yeah. I said, "I sold it, mate." I said, "There's a little slip." "All right. It's been burnt out on a roundabout."
On a roundabout.
Basically, it overheated.
So he just left it.
He just left it.
I didn't overheat it when I hardwired the radiator.
I mean, he must have
It must have been going fucking hammer and tongue round all, wasn't it?
Right, I'm not joking. And he went, "You are the official you still are the official keeper of this vehicle." And I went, "No."
Oh, is that because you just have to post it in them days?
Yeah, but which we had done.
Yeah.
But we got a letter back saying the new owner's details are not known within the
That's
United
not your problem, is it, surely?
And that's what I said. I said, "No, mate." I said, "Look," I said, "The kid signed it, filled his bits out, blah, blah, blah." And he went, "Well, we've recovered the vehicle.
Trying to bill you for it. Want some money for it, don't
There's
they?
a cost for it." And I went, "Not my problem, mate." And then, you know, we just stand there, then just go quiet
Just look at him.
and just look at him. And he went, "Well, we just thought we'd let you know."
Yeah, what they want is you to go, because somebody's door they'll knock on, they'll go, "Oh, right, I better deal with that."
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of normal people
Just went, yeah.
and go, "Fuck all to do with me, pal."
And I'm not
Problem.
joking.
Yeah.
I'm not joking, right? Even as that car sat on the front of my house, no tax, no MOT, slightly in a worse condition than what I'd got it up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Today it would still be worth about $5.5 grand.
Oh yeah, with good money. With good money.
But yeah, just when you said there about the stock car racing, you know what I mean, banger racing. And I've never. How much you want for it? Well, 200 quid. I've got 49 quid. Yeah, go on then.
I was banged on this bloke's door. I had a Nova SR, black Nova SR in Garden, and like,
With good money again.
we's looked at like blue wing mirrors and that.
Yeah.
And I says, "Do you want to sell it?" And he went, "No, just take it." Fucking great stuff. Right, ran my mate up, Bert DeZero. That was his banger name.
What was he called?
Bert DeZero. Don't know why. I don't. Do you know? I don't even know his proper name. Just
Bert.
Yeah, just
I mean, they aren't being funny, right? It's not like he was a movie star from Hollywood.
No.
He was a banger
It
racer.
does sound like very Hollywood, doesn't it? Or very car racing, doesn't it?
He was
Bert
probably-
DeZero.
He was probably called Malcolm Davies or something, wasn't he? Bert DeZero.
And got that back. Got 85 quid for that engine. they were all polished and all that sort of shit.
High lift cams and all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
crap in it. Yeah. They used to do them, didn't they?
Got it running and that, it went like fucking shove a fucking shoulder, it did.
Good cars then.
I always remember Jay buying, and if he listens to this, he'd be like, "Oh fuck, don't, Dad, don't."
So is that a Corsa?
No, he bought a Renault Megane convertible.
Oh God, no.
He was only 16.
I bet his boyfriend liked it.
He was only 16. It was
What,
black.
when it was pegging him in the back seat?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
It was black. So he
What,
got
the
it.
car?
Yeah,
Not his boyfriend.
he got it towed back to the house in Kippix. Right, that straight away I was like,
Why's he got it towed?
Exactly.
How much did he give for it? Do you remember?
75 quid. Right. It had an electric sunroof that hadn't quite shut properly.
Sunroof for a convertible?
Yeah,
Fucking hell, it's a posh model, isn't it?
yeah, the electric
It was
roof.
the GLE.
And do you know, like when it comes down and then all of a sudden it just before that last little bit, right, and it had gone, so it hadn't quite shut. And he said, "I'm going to do it up, Dad," because at the time he was at college in Cass doing his.
Was there with you then?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Doing his year 1 mechanics.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He was just like, wait till he joined the army. And it sat, and all he did was hoover it out.
What, no actual physical mechanical work to
No,
it?
just hoovered it out.
Still with roof slightly lifted up front.
So,
It's got a bit of a water ingress, lad.
no. There was no water ingress because there'd been 2 bin bags, gaffer taped.
Taped over the tops and that. It's watertight, boss, honestly.
Honestly.
Getting back to it, did you go straight from slaughterhouse to army then?
Yeah. So and then so obviously me and our Wayne went down the same route, joined the army.
Say,
And then-
did you have no jobs, Wayne?
Who, me?
Yeah, did you?
What, when I left school?
Yeah.
No.
Did you?
He fucking
did
dossed
nothing.
it till he got in army. You just get in the army, weren't you? That was it.
That was
Army
all.
minded.
That was nothing else. That was it. Bang. All I did literally was just I went out running every day. That was it.
The fuck?
He's fucking lying. What he did, he bounced from house to house, county to county, till he joined the fucking army.
Sofa surfing.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
He spent fucking nigh on 5 bastard months living with me. Down in Gosport.
Oh yeah, that was a bit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that long you... So when you came out to army, you lived in Gosport, didn't you?
Yeah.
Before you moved up to Hull?
Up to Hull, yeah.
5 months? Is that
Yeah.
what you lived there for?
Yeah, 5 months, in Gosport.
And then you thought, fuck it, I'm off.
Yeah, and then we went up to Hull. And then my first job
Out of the army.
out the army was working for Century Alarms. So me fucking
this when you were-
£2.66 a fucking hour being a security guard in a fucking shop.
Fucking local spa. Oh, you little cunt, you can't have that.
Fucking sitting in the back watching CCTV and I haven't
Well,
come
like
for
mother care and stuff like that.
Not even that posh, mate. Local spa.
the corner shop.
Did you have like this shirt and tie and like the walkie-talkie and stuff?
No. So Century Alarms, you wore like
Stab vest.
it was like
It was rough where... Was it classed as rough where you used to live? Normal for us.
well. So the first one was where the corner of Prinny Ave is.
Yeah.
There's a what's the local shops in Hull called?
Premier. Is it Premier?
No, before that they were called something before Premier.
Is that right in thinking it's where you come off at bridge, innit? And you get it roundabout, don't you? And you used to go left down that main road, didn't you?
Yeah.
You used to look right, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Hazel Road, and but I was down Prinny Ave because you had a policy of not putting you in a shop where you lived.
You're fucking 20 yards from your house.
No, I wasn't. No, Princess Ave wasn't. The first one I went to, right? And then I remember being sat in the back and I saw this kid just get like 2 bottles of vodka and stick him in his jacket. So I came through the front. And
Give me one of them.
I came through the front and he was just mooching about, he was a crackhead, you know what I mean? Smackhead. And I went up to him and I says, "Here, mate. We've got you on CCTV taking them bottles of vodka, right? And I'm not fucking on my kids' lives, right? The tops, with the security tags on, right? We're hanging out the top of his coat like a pair of nipples either side, and he went, prove it." And I went,
You got to mind the brazen this, haven't
Oh
you?
yeah. And I went, mate, I can see him. I can't see out. And I says, mate, listen, I said, you ain't getting out the shop with him. And he went, what are you talking about? And I went,
That brazen.
yeah. So I just went forward and just pulled the 2 bottles out, and he went, where have they come from? so then I spent ages there. And then, and I
How many years were you doing this? Because I envisioned, I can't remember.
6 months.
I was going to say, it's a fleeting thing, wasn't
Fucking
it?
hated it because I went from there to working in Germany.
Yeah.
So then he rung me up and he says, right, he says, we need you to go to the shop tomorrow at Eslow Road. And I went, mate, that's around the corner from my house. And he went, yeah, you'll be right. And I'm not joking. Because we used to get stuff off the shop.
See, if we all lived near each other, I'd be around there every day.
Shoplifting.
Yeah, no, I won't be shoplifting. I'd be around there, I don't know, just because you're in there.
Just
Security
go-
guard
just-
at local
just-
Morrison's.
Just going, hello.
Yeah.
So, I'm not joking, right? We used to buy stuff off the local shoplifters. Right? So, I'm in
When
there.
they come round, you used to go, get your in 4 till 6.
Total 6, I'm one kid. I'm not joking.
I'm on CCTV,
Right.
pal.
So they used to like you at certain times of the day when they knew that like the smackheads were coming in. They used to like you stand by the door, so you stand by the door. And
Like a bouncer.
basically, right? But Century Alarms' uniform back then, you looked like you were Black Ops. It was like black cargo pants, military boots, your jumper. You had your utility belt. You like fucking Batman with your torch on and fucking your pepper spray.
Did you? I bet you used to work up to it and all, didn't you?
No,
Play
no,
up to
no,
it.
no. Honestly,
Oh, you're not coming in, pal.
your name's not down. You're not coming in.
It's not that. It's not when the kids finish school and all the kids pound the local sweet shop. 4 at a time, not you. No, wait, hang
Can't
on,
do
no,
that
no,
once.
No.
And I'm not joking, right? The local fucking shoplifters used to come in, walk past me and going, all right, Paul. That's a bad mate, yo.
I'll drop it off for your last later.
I mean, basically,
At
right?
£2, what, 46 an hour?
£2.66 an hour.
Fucking hell.
So then after that, I just said to him, I said, mate, I said, I can't do this shop shit. I said, it's fucking not me. And he says, right, he says,
What were you looking for? Were you hoping for like building sites or some shit
that's
like
what
that?
I got.
Is this place in the cities in Germany?
No. So I then got the job up at Kingswood on phase 1.
Yeah.
So there was me and another bloke who was ex-army. He was an ex-art major, and we just sitting there all night playing fucking cards. There wasn't a single building. There was just a compound with gearing for them to start. So all we did was sit
Oh,
there.
like the first initial fucking... Yeah.
First dig.
So we were sat there playing cards all night. You know what I mean? But because he was on a building site, he got £5 an hour.
What, rather than £2.46?
You know what I mean? You're on the front line in a fucking Nissa shop.
On the front line.
Where you
Front
You
line.
make it sound like Islamabad or something.
where you could get shivved, you know what I mean? To being on a building site where they paid you twice the wage.
I'll SEAL Team 6 and you sat in front.
Right, so then I think he was called Tony, a really nice old bloke. I hope he's not dead because he was older than God then. So we
He's
just
definitely dead then, isn't he?
so we sat playing cards, right? And I'm not joking. One night we looked out the window, and the pair of us went like that. Just looked to the side, and there was 2 lads who would try to climb over the compound while we were in with the lights on, and one of them had got his pants caught on the barbed wire, and he was dangling on the inside, and it was his fucking legs were
Hanging
going.
on like a stranded deer.
Oh yeah. He was getting a wedge. You know what I mean? And we just looked, and I went, "What are we gonna do?" And he went, "We're gonna have another hand." Leave him to it. Left him there to it. I'm not joking. We went out right.
I bet it still sounds like Joe Pasquale now, doesn't it?
I'm not joking. We went out. The people couldn't have almost fucking bled out, you know, because the barbed wire kept lacerating the back of his fucking kidneys. And so then, remember getting a phone call, they said, right, they're opening up a second part of it, so they're going to do another compound, but there's no compound. So you just basically got to sit there in your car all night by yourself, just guarding like these like diggers and stuff like that. Because they used to come round stealing the diesel and stuff. And so I did it for a couple of nights, and you just think to yourself, fucking shit, this band. I mean, I must have had fucking 40
Well,
wanks.
see,
in
so
it.
I ain't wagging in it because you sit there and think I ain't paid to look after the cum.
Exactly.
I paid to sleep in it.
Exactly.
But you were paid to look after it.
I was sat there, right, in my little Fiat Tipo with the LCD dash,
Yeah.
right, for about fucking 3 nights, and I thought, no, it's happening. No, it's fucking happening. Night 4, I fucking brought a single quilt with me, didn't I? Dropped the seats back.
But grab his head kick.
Oh no, I was fucking well asleep, right? Next thing I know, there was a on the window, and it was like the area security manager.
Oh, they used to call around
He
the
used to
random
call around,
checks.
and I'm like this. And he went, "What are you doing?" And I went, "There's no to fucking guard." And he went, "You stay awake." I said, "Yeah, no problem, mate, no problem." Saw his tail lights go, and that's when I saw was my eyes shut. The next thing I knew,
It went back again, were it?
site manager, some could have nicked all the diesel out the diggers. So I got called in, and he said to me, he says, "I've got to let you go, mate." And I went,
I'm assuming you weren't disappointed.
no, I went, "Yeah, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that." And he went, "Can you return your uniform? We'll give it to somebody else." And I went, "Who the fuck is my uniform going to fit?"
6'6" and 28-inch waist.
And then, so then I went and did my offshore survival course with Phil.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, because you wanted to go up rigs, didn't you?
yeah, now it came with that. It was just like fucking rocking or shit to get into. And then I was in a boozer,
I believe now it's a lot easier because it's fucking
because no fucker wants to do it.
no one wants to do it anymore, do they?
Yeah. And then I was in the boozer, you know, the one that Maureen had, the Duke.
Oh yeah.
And I got talking to a bloke. He said, "We're looking for a German speaker." I said, "What for?" He said,
Don't tell me you did all win. Where are you from?
"What time I'll be
Uncle
leaving?"
Albert. Uncle Albert.
So
All Wayne does that, he goes to Italy. Hey, what's up?
hey, you capo.
Hey, you may well do.
We've heard you on the phone.
Hey, I get tipped.
I'm
loaded,
trying to
fed.
get a tip to
I get tipped, loaded, fed, watered, and
because they go, fucking comedian's back.
Yeah.
Comedian's back. Let's get him in.
Get shut of this guy.
Have you never heard when he's tipping or loading in Darlow?
Oh, when it says it to Paul
All
Gascoigne.
right.
All right, Pet. Aye.
I don't have them one day.
So
Don't think Gaz is back out.
So he said to me, he said, "Oh, we're looking for a German speaker." So I said, "What for?" He said, "We've got some graft on down at Nuremberg." So he said, "You're ex-force,
Is that Nuremberg ring or Nuremberg? Because there's two
No,
places.
Nuremberg.
Oh, right.
Yeah, in Bavaria. So he said, "You're ex-force, is that?" He said, "Surely you must speak German." Right, hang on. And I went, "Yeah." Right, and he went, right,
9.
I'm not joking, right? And he went, "Do you fancy going?" Right. So I said, yeah. So I went down to Waterstones in Hull, and I bought the Marco Polo How to Speak German.
Fuck off. What, sat at home all weekend. And
All weekend, right? Now the Marco Polo books, right, are really good because it tells you in English, tells you in German, then it tells you how to say it phonetically.
Yeah. So you, out, but yeah.
I'm not joking. I learnt German in a weekend
Just so you can get this job.
just so I get the job.
Yeah,
So-
but it'd been good money, wasn't it?
Oh, it was so it was a bloke called Phil and a bloke called Tim, and I was just going to go up to be their labourer, you know what I mean? But it was going to be like £600-700 a week for me. I mean, back in the fucking 90s, it was some brass.
Yeah.
So we goes out on Hull ferries, gets the train.
All prepaid for? So you don't have to put any money up front?
No, you pay to go out there.
Ah, right.
So then.
Fuck, must have took some saving up on £2.46 an hour. That's security, wasn't it? Sorry, £5 an hour then, weren't it? You moved up.
Them two paid for my ticket.
Ah, right, sorry.
So and it was when you could go as a foot passenger on North Sea ferries.
Yeah.
And
Don't tell.
hey,
Were you dossing at lounge chairs?
no, I got lucky that night. So I managed to secure myself a bed for the night. So
Makes it sound like a cowboy, doesn't it?
What were they called?
that's why I became a wagon driver. So then we got off, and then we got the bus into Rotterdam, then the train from Rotterdam to Nuremberg.
Yeah.
So we turned up in and Nuremberg's a great place.
Yeah, I
go.
always thought you were just driving over.
No. This was a bit later. So then we goes down, gets a hotel for the night, turns up the next day, and we was going to a place called Astra. That was the company we was going to work for this for this Dutch bloke, and he turns up and
excuse me,
and they always call it Herr James. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Mr. James, Herr James. So I goes in like he said, well, you know, what can you do? Blah blah blah. And at the time
at any point, right, were you panicking, thinking, if I fucking get there and there's no job, I'm stuck?
No, because like the Dutch bloke had met us in Rotterdam and gave us all the information.
Ah, right.
You know what I mean?
This is doing the lot paving and stuff, isn't it? Oh no, prefabs.
No. This was doing like motorway repairs and all that. So we got there, and these two
Germans are lazy cunts.
and then these two other blokes.
British German listeners.
And these two other blokes were just like, they just wanted like big money. You know what I mean? Straight away, big money to do fuck all. They just didn't want to work.
What, they want the 700-800 quid a week for nothing?
For nothing, basically. So he turns up and he says, hey, what can you do? Blah blah blah. And at the time, I had a class 2. So I said, I can drive a class 2. So he says, I don't think we can let you drive them in Germany. So I said, right, no problem. So he said, right, we're going to split you up. All three of us will be split up. You'll go work with this lot, you'll go work with this lot, and you'll go. And them two went, no, fuck that, I'm going home.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So obviously I couldn't stay by myself.
Well, so you had to go home all that way to go back?
So they phoned the
What
Dutch.
did wife say when he walked in?
No,
Well, didn't he went to go work with Jimmy Nail in Timothy Small?
I'll bet it's him.
Hang on, I'll get to that because it won't fucking far off that. So then, so they rung the Dutch block and said, no, fuck that, we're going home. You've ripped us off, blah, blah, blah. So the Dutch paid for us to go back to the UK. So they said, right, get the train up to Rotterdam, and they met us. And there was this like massive Dutch bloke in this car. You know, driver.
Yeah, like fucking wedged in.
Yeah. And then there was the bloke who come and met us. He said, right, he said, you've missed the ferry tonight, so we're going to take you to one of our houses. Oof. And I was like, right, okay then. And this was just an empty house.
But it end up in the window, this, isn't it? Flashing your ass.
It wasn't fucking far off. So he says, right, we'll come and pick you up tomorrow and take you to the ferry port. And all I thought was, we're going to end up fucking dead here. You know what I mean? We've pissed these Dutch fuckers off. We're going to end up dead. So we goes into this fucking like safe house. And that's what it felt like. We're having a mooch around.
So you've gone from front line to being a hostage.
Oh yeah. Fucking Terry, what's his face, you know, from Beirut? What was he called?
Terry Waite.
Terry Waite, you know what I mean? Me handcuffed to a radiator. Sucking dick. So
moving on.
So
6 guilders ago.
so I went for a mooch around this house, and I found like there was like a little bedroom, because he said just sleep downstairs, you'll be alright, blah blah blah. We'll come pick you up in the morning. There's food in the fridge. And
it's all sounding dodgy, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Hey, don't worry. You went upstairs in the accent. It's sat as Anne Frank.
So I went upstairs and went in the back bedroom. There was just bin liners full of fucking stuff. So I opened it up. And I pulled it out, and it was just bin liners full of Tanazepam.
Really?
Yeah, like there must have been 30 bin bags full of fucking Tanazepam. I mean, obviously, these Dutch fuckers are mixed up into everything, aren't they? And I thought, we're dead. We are fucking dead.
Getting sold.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They're going to come in tonight, fucking slit our throats, in the fucking Dutch canal, we're done. Next day, he turned up to us, gave us 50 quid each. He said, oh, no hard feeling.
Well, just for turning up?
Just for turning up. He said, oh, there's 50 quid each for the boat, blah, blah, blah. So then
what, you never really got on, go, fucking hell. Quickest week's work I've ever seen.
Oh, no,
what have you earned? 50?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Get back out.
So then...
£2.46, he was doing 200 hours a week for that.
So I spoke to him and I said to him, if I can get my own team, I said, can I go back out? And he said, to where? I said, down to Nuremberg. He said, yeah. He said, you get your own team. And this was like a Tuesday night. So he said, ship back out on the Friday. He said, give me a call Friday morning if you can. I'll pay your tickets, ship you out. He said, I'll meet you. He said, I'll put you back on the train. So I said, right, no problem. So I went home, got my own team together.
Yeah.
Goes out.
Who was your team? Phil?
Yeah, Phil, ex-brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And a kid called Dean, nicknamed Rambo, who ended up doing...
Was fucking Pervert not with him in that crew?
Who?
What was he called? He fucking shadow at
Kev.
one point. Kev.
No. So we went out.
Fucking.
And Dean like who was nicknamed, he just looked like fucking Rambo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he'd worked out in Germany because I'd worked with him when I was building porta cabins,
Yeah.
and he spent 6 months in Germany working and living on cornflakes to save up to buy a house. That's all he did.
hell.
Every meal was a fucking bowl of cornflakes. So I said to him, "Do you want to go?" He went, "Yeah." Went up to his boss and went, "Yeah, I'm done, mate. I'm going to Germany tomorrow." And off we
Really?
fucked. So we went to Germany and we did just under a year.
Yeah.
Down because we kept coming up and breaking into your camp, didn't we?
Yeah.
Safest army camp in Germany, breaking into it.
No, what?
Did he
no,
just walk up to the gate and go, "My brother's here"? Oh, I got you
No,
sent
no.
in.
What happened was the first time it was arranged, wasn't it? The first time
so,
was arranged.
So we hired a car.
Yeah, so the first time I met you at Mackey's and the issue was straight out the camp, not a problem, all the rest of it. The second time I wasn't on camp, but my mate Tommy was
on
on
the
guard. He was on the
So
front
you
gate.
let him in?
Yeah, come and see. I went, yeah, get your son in, Paul. You know where he's at. Yeah, no worries. But I wasn't in.
So we
I was
couldn't get.
out.
So we couldn't get into his room, right? So I broke into his room through the window,
Hey, I was ground floor, luckily.
right? Left him a post-it on his TV, just thought we'd pop up and see you. It was 600 miles.
No one even in.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, so then we went out.
Were you doing that when you got your class 1 then?
No.
No.
Oh, no, do you know the worst part about that first trip?
Go on.
Right, and I mean, it boiled everybody. And I'm surprised he got out the camp alive. Yeah, dropped the bandit in the naffy.
Oh, you don't do that, do you?
Do you know, like,
You know that with your local pub. You don't go and play. No,
you know,
don't go
because
play
like
bandits, do you?
every squaddy for the first months just banging. It was Deutschmarks at the time, 10 Deutschmarks, bang, 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 gun in there. He walks in there, 5 Deutschmark going, I've dropped the bandit, young'un, happy days.
I did it at my old man's bloody working men's club up at Buddy Walney. I walked in, it was I'll get first beers. I went, yeah, no worries. I put a quid in Bandit and it rolled four gold bars in,
Yeah.
100 quid. And I thought, shit. And then they all started, yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
But they never stop you putting your money in, though, do
No.
they? That's the problem,
no,
isn't it?
No.
and I'm
It's
just,
only when you fucking start taking it back out.
Yeah.
and you sat there going, ka-ching, 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 as you're collecting it. We're all shouting, mine's a Carlin. And then, you know, I was sitting like that. Then you get the one like, wanker.
Our lasses on beans on toast because of you
Yeah.
now.
Don't even know who you are.
So how did you end up taking your class 1 then?
So then,
Because you could have gone class 2 driving all day long.
yeah. So I then I did like about a year down in Nuremberg, and I mean, don't get us wrong, it was like Alveda same pet. So he had caravans. He had caravans in his yard.
What, statics or
No.
shitty little caravans?
Shit little caravans. Do you like something? Do you remember Carry On Camping?
Camping.
Them caravans, like a fucking 4-berth caravan.
Bound the log.
Yeah.
Cushions.
And so there was about 10 of them, but you had Bulgarians, Romanians working in there, and I'm not joking. So one day,
Some things never change.
right, I'd gone out to the local supermarket, picked up a load of like barbecue gear, and I thought, I'm gonna buy a football. So I went back.
It was fucking escape to victory.
It was. That's what it was fucking like. Honestly.
It's like that peacetime in World War One. They'll play the game of footy, isn't it?
And
Christmas Day.
I'm not joking, right? We had a World Cup playing three-a-side all day, and then obviously we did a big cook-up, and these like Romanian and like Bulgarian lads who were working for a fifth of what we were getting paid. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But good money from where they come from.
Yeah. I mean, Herstein, right? That was his name, Herstein.
Yeah.
Right. He charged us equivalent about 9 quid each a week for the sparky, the showers, the gas, and the lecky. Sorry, the caravan.
You'd fucking kill for that now.
Oh,
wouldn't you?
fucking hell, yeah. And then
Me, our lass and Tina be living in one now, for God.
right, and then we gave that up to go stay in a youth hostel opposite side of Nuremberg, which had a swimming pool.
Was it more expensive?
Yeah, it was more expensive, right?
That was
But
11 quid.
But we had a 12-man dorm for the three of us with private showers, swimming pool, everything, fucking loads of it. And then we came home because obviously Germany shuts down, doesn't it? So
What for?
summer holidays.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. First 2 or 3 weeks it just closes
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh, like the factory fortnight, if you will.
Basically,
Yeah.
So we came home, and then Phil said to us, "I'm not going back." I mean, we'd earned some brass, you know what I mean? I was sending home £400 a week. keeping 350 for myself
In the 90s.
in the 90s.
So it's good money, isn't it?
Yeah. So like Phil
I
said,
started working in the 90s and my first job was 56 quid a week and I was fucking loaded.
I'm not
Plenty
surprised.
of money, innit?
I'm not surprised when Mum used to give you put your board back.
Anyway, moving on.
So then we had to get another lad to come out with us. So Dean got his cousin to come out. And it just didn't work.
Was it a knob?
Yeah.
I lost a click.
He just so you were partnered up with certain teams, and of course because I could speak a little bit of German, because I was just working with Germans, my German became quite good. Because well, you know yourself, don't you, Wayne? You know what I mean? When you've no choice but to speak a foreign language,
No, you soon pick it up, don't you?
you pick it up. But like, so I can't remember what Dean's cousin was called. He might have been Jamie, and he was a fucking knob, ginger cunt.
It's another.
That's the gingers off with the fucking.
Yeah.
That's the ginger off the list now, isn't it?
He just had that gingerness about him, you know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
Ginger.
Right, we're verging on racist here, aren't we?
Xenophobia.
Is that what it? Yeah. Right. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so then I got called in because obviously I was like team leader, like for the English lads.
Yeah.
And but like at this point we were like driving down to Nuremberg. Then that's when you showed me how to take the thing out the gearbox.
Yeah.
So-
So mileage.
Yeah. So like, you know,
Good old days. You can't do it now, can you?
doing 67,000 miles a year. They can't ever put a fucking mile on.
One lady owner.
And,
One lady owner, 13,000 mile on it.
and he just said to me, he said, he said it's not working. He said you either need to go or you find somebody else to replace him.
Oh, really? Oh, they told you?
Yeah, because he just wouldn't work. You know what I mean? So he was paying him to do nothing, basically.
Did a lot of lads all go out there thinking it was just a piss up?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Is that what the problem was?
So you go out on a Saturday night around Nuremberg and you'd meet all the other English lads in the Irish bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Don't sound right, that does it? You meet all English lads in the Irish bars.
Yeah.
but like it was just one of them jobs that like it was just work all week, drink all weekend. You know what I mean? It was such a good like little culture and stuff like that. We did the beer fests down at Nuremberg. You know what I mean? And obviously went up to our kids a few times. And
When I was in. When I was in.
when you was
When
in.
we were in.
Yeah, and then so then I said, right, no problem. So and then we went back, and then Dean said, he said I'm not going back, mate. He said I'm joining up. He joined the Marines, did 22 years in the Marines, and so that was the end of that. Like, so I run the Dutch lad, and I said I can't get some like other lads that I can
Another
trust.
crew together.
So then he said right, he said I've got a couple of lads from Hull. He said, but they need somebody who speaks German. So I said, all right, okay then. So then I went back out, and it was I can't remember. I think one lad was called Ivan. I can't remember the other kid. He was a fucking knob. And remember when he was on about that square VW?
Yeah.
They had one of them Audi 80s square ones, and we
Oh,
drove out,
yeah.
and we went up to like Rostock and did the north of Germany.
Yeah.
And we were block paving. We block paved Deutsche Telekom's headquarters car park, the whole thing. We must have made, we was on 1,100 quid a week doing that.
My fir-
Well, that answers the question then. Every time I go into Germany, why the phone signal was shit.
Because of me.
Yeah.
my first
Well,
trip.
it's cut a wire, isn't it?
Yeah.
My first trip abroad was to Rostock. I took some TK Maxx trolleys to TK Maxx in town centre.
Where else would you take them to?
Littles.
Little. TK Maxx trolleys.
Yeah, so then we did that, and then I ended up in the concrete factory at Aachen.
Where's that?
It's on the Dutch border.
Right, sorry.
Aachen.
When is it? Right,
Aachen,
yeah.
Aachen. And we was there for about, I don't know, it was good money working in the concrete factory. It was such a good laugh. The Germans were just buzzing because they had English lads in there.
Yeah.
And
They're a bunch of piss pots anyway, aren't they?
yeah, and then that contract was only 4 months, and then it was like, then you start to see the money going down. I was like, they started getting like more and more Eastern European lads doing
Yeah,
it.
because you can pay them half the wage, which is good money for them.
Yeah.
Shit money for the English then.
So I came home, and
Because there's got to be a point where you've got to justify to wife why you work away, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because if you can get a job in the UK for the same money as when you go travelling over there,
Yeah.
although she's not seeing the cracky having on the piss all weekend, is she?
No.
This is it. And then I came home and then got my job back at the porter cabin place.
I thought you were going to sell the fucking security. Like, you're going to sell the security.
Back up front line.
Back on front line with SEAL Team 6.
And then
That's where they got Soldier Soldier from with fucking Paul working at NASA.
and then I took my class 1, failed it 4 times, and it was just the pressure of it all. You know what I mean? And